Hello, my dear students, how are you? Welcome back. Today we will take a different lesson. I know it's a little bit difficult for you, but let's start step by step. It's about writing. We're going to work on writing today. What kind of writing or what type of writing? We're going to focus on persuasive writing. What do we mean by persuasive, or what is persuasive writing? Persuasive writing means, or persuade, the verb, means to convince someone. To persuade means to express how you think, how you feel, and what you believe. So the main purpose of a persuasive writing is to convince the reader of what you believe in, or to make him believe in your point of view. So persuasive writing is any written work that tries to convince the reader of the writer's opinion or point of view. So why do we use persuasive writing? As we said, now we use persuasive writing to convince the reader to agree with a certain point of view, or to change somebody's opinion, or to take an action. Actually, we must think of the audience before we start our writing. So, who are you writing this piece of essay to? Who are you addressing the persuasive writing to? To your family, to your teacher, to your classmates, or to your friends, because the tone of the writing will change according to the audience you are addressing your writing to. So let's start now with our brainstorming, and let's have a look at this nice picture. Come on guys, tell me, what do you think, or how do you feel when you see this picture? Try to think. Okay, maybe holidays. Here we have the sea, the beach, the green trees. That reminds of the summer holiday or the summer vacation. Think of holidays, guys. Let's think about holidays. What would you change about holidays? If I ask you about your opinion concerning holidays, I'm sure every one of you have a different point of view concerning holidays. So if I ask you about how do you spend your holiday and what would you like to change about holidays, think, just to close your eyes and think about it. Now you should be able to tell me, what would you change about holidays? Now, let's choose a topic and start discussing or writing about. What about this topic? What do you think of this topic? I think we should have more time to recess. I think I started the main sentence here, or the topic sentence, or the task which I wanted you to think about and discuss and write about, by saying I think, which means, when I say I think, that clearly states that this essay or this writing piece is about a persuasive writing, because here you are expressing your opinion, your thoughts, and your feelings about the topic. I think we should have more time to recess. What do you think of this topic? Who are you addressing here? Number one, you should think about the audience. So here you are asking your teacher, you are asking for something which is to have more time to recess. So clearly the audience or your teacher. You are addressing your teacher, you are talking to your teacher, you are writing to your teacher. Reasons. Why are you writing this essay? When you think of reasons or why are you writing the essay, try to write just or highlight vocabulary or keyword that will help you later on to form your essay or your piece of writing. For example, we have the word energy, maybe, saving time, healthy, fun, need a break, friends, and so on. So here you are thinking of the words or the vocabulary that will strengthen your piece of writing, that will persuade or convince the reader of your point of view here of having more time to recess. So before you start your writing or you start your draft, you must think or imagine the counter argument. The counter argument, for example, what your teacher may say that we can't have more time to recess. So the teacher may, for example, say that we don't have enough time to give you more time to recess. So you can just say we need this time for just 5 minutes to recess or something. You can just minimize the amount of time, so you can say we can just have 5 minutes or something. Also, the teacher could say that the class is noisy. You can say no, we will not, we won't be noisy and we will be quiet. The teacher can say that we can't have more time to recess because of bad behavior inside the classroom, so you can't promise your teacher to behave better inside the classroom. Also, you must give support. What do we mean by support? Support your ideas. How can I support my ideas in such a topic? By stating facts. How can I state facts? We can search the internet, you can give examples and so on. Of course, by giving statistics concerning the benefits of having more time to recess, the benefits, how students will be different, or how will students be different if they have more time to recess, and that kids who have more time to recess perform better at school or develop or improve faster inside the classroom. So you can give us facts like that. How do we start the introduction? Simply, we said it's a persuasive writing or a persuasive piece of writing. So actually, guys, the best introductions are the introductions based on questions. So you can start your introduction by asking questions. Like, for example, we can say, have you ever tried blah blah blah? Did you know that blah blah blah? And what would you do if you found out that blah blah blah? So here you are trying to attract your readers' attention by asking them questions. So when you ask the reader a question, he starts, or they start thinking of the answers. So they are waiting eagerly for your main body or the paragraph or the argument inside the writing, or how will you persuade them of this topic. So the introduction of this topic could be, did you know that kids who have more races do better at school? What would you do if, have you ever tried blah blah blah? So this could be your introduction. Now let's go to the draft. The draft means you are starting writing. What should we focus on when we start writing? The linking words. What do we mean by linking words? By linking words, we mean words such as because, so, also, another reason is, and you start stating your reasons. This is very important. Use linking words inside your writing. Number 2, organize your reasons to sound persuasive. What do we mean by this? Here, now you have reasons. Do you remember the vocabulary we wrote in the brainstorming that to have more time to recess can give you more energy, it can give you enough time or more time to recharge your battery, it can help you, it can be healthy, and so on. All of these are reasons, but you have to organize them to sound persuasive. Number 3, choose wording carefully. By wording here mean that you are writing a persuasive piece of writing, guys. So your words must be strong, like you are sure of what you are saying. You are not just giving us an idea in the blue. No, you are sure of what you are saying and you believe in what you are saying. That's why your words or vocabulary must be very strong. Also ask questions. I want you, while writing a persuasive writing, keep on asking the questions to attract the reader's attention and to prove your point of view. Then I want you to write a clear thesis statement. The thesis statement is the statement that summarize the main idea of the argument or the main purpose of the writing or of this persuasive piece of writing, which is, of course, as I give you here the main sentence. I think that we should have more time to research. This could be your clear thesis statement. So when I read this thesis statement, I understand that the writing is about having more time to research, and that's what you believe in. Also, speak directly to the reader, and the easiest way to help you speak directly to the reader is by asking the reader questions to engage him inside the argument or to engage him in your writing. Also, always repeat your main arguments. By repeating your main arguments, we mean that you always stress on your point of view, for example, the benefits of having more time to recess and so on. Now we go to the closing. Actually, the closing is more similar to the introduction. In the closing, we never mention, or the conclusion, we call it closing or conclusion, we never mention anything new. Listen, guys, to write a concluding paragraph for your persuasive essay, you'll need to briefly summarize your main arguments, which means repeating your point of view, which you mentioned in the introduction, but in different words or using different vocabulary. Also, don't forget to spend 2 or 3 sentences reminding the reader of the main arguments you made throughout the essay, which prove your point of view. And that's it. Then we will have a reading text exercise and I'll give you your assignment. But before I give you the assignment, I want to remind you of the last steps of writing. After you finish the writing, don't forget to revise, edit, and then publish and read it out loud for your classmates and your teacher. Good luck with this writing task. I hope this video is useful to you, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to write me comments for whatever you want to ask about. Thank you so much and see you in another video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe for the channel, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.